execution, everything 100%. Since Thursday, since actually you I think it was on Thursday when you switched to how it's called, more cardio, definitely started seeing results. Definitely now in person, skin is more like that, what I was saying, a little bit more grainy, so I'm definitely now getting a little bit more relaxed and definitely getting there. I think a couple of days, I'm not gonna lie, maybe 1 or 2 days I did extra 5 minutes even on cardio. I just wanted to push. I think I did like 30 and 25 2 times instead of 25 and 25. I am hungry. Sleep has been really shitty until today. Today was actually okay. It's less than 2 weeks out. It feels like for some reason like I'm competing for the first time again. You know, I didn't compete for a long time. It's a pro debut, so I'm excited. Definitely dropping really quickly after those high days, especially on this cardio. But everything else is in order, brother. I think like this is the lowest weigh-in so far. And yeah, looking forward to what we're gonna have. If I still have a high day today, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Have a legs today, so I really need it. Yeah, do whatever you want, bro. On Sunday, I'm flying to you this Sunday, so I'm excited about that as well. I'm gonna prepare it. I'm gonna ask you one more time extra during the week if you have anything, and that's pretty much it. All right, boys and girls. Let's see what Alex said this week. We are flying to him, so let's see what Sir Alex has to say.
Good morning, brother. All right, so as always, I appreciate you giving me over your check-in on time. Now, let's jump right into this. I do want to go over a few things here because we are transitioning over to that peak week document that you love so much. That means we're getting real, man. All right, so with that, we're going to have a high day today. Enjoy it, all right? Be smart. Don't overdo it in terms of sauces, seasonings. Control your variables, all right? We will keep sodium consistent once you get to my house. Now, cardio remains at 45 minutes. We have a high day today. We have a few more fat loss sprints before we reach that desired look. I think you're about 2.5 pounds-ish away. I want to get you low and then fill you back up. But right now, man, we're in a really, really good spot. I'm very happy with the conditioning. I'm very happy with the density. I'm very happy with the fullness. A little bit more to go in the lower back, a little bit more kind of that grainy look to come to the midsection, but everything is shaping up fucking beautifully. But right now, you look good. Enjoy this high day. And then we'll have another check-in on Thursday. Okay, so check this here. That's where you're gonna see where your check-ins are. So you have a check-in on Thursday. I just want to see where we are. I'll set the game plan for the next couple of days, then I'll see you on Sunday, and then magic happens.
You heard Alex, guys. We are currently exactly 19 days out. I'm still home alone. I've been pushing really, really hard, guys, for the last a week or so. I showed you the low days, dig days. I showed you the high days. These days stayed exactly the same. So today is actually a Monday. I think we have 2 or 3 more leg days, and today is one of them. I hope 2 more, because this will be a second to last one, because depending when we're gonna cut it out, right? Because my last leg day is supposed to be on a peak week, so I don't know if we're gonna have it or not. But today's a high day. I really needed that, to be honest. We didn't change the food. We did raise that cardio, and with that cardio I started finally like getting really, really tight. And I truly believe today is Monday. On Sunday I'm flying to Tampa to Alex, that until then I will be, conditioning wise, I will be ready, because as he said, to be where we're supposed to be, to start filling out, I need to drop 2 more pounds. And right now, averagely on a weekly basis, I drop more than 2 pounds right now with this cardio and everything. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just keep on pushing until Sunday. Things has been adjusted, so maybe I'm gonna show you that, but nothing crazy. I think from today I'm just starting drinking 2 gallons of water, but the food is staying exactly the same. So I'm not sure what to film today, because I already filmed this full day of eating and everything, and this whole week is gonna stay the same. But I do really want to get one more at least video out before I fly to Tampa, and if I don't have a collab, because I'm really busy this week and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put that collab in. So, but I did posted a Q&A also on my story on Instagram, so I have some questions to respond. So we will see how I'm gonna roll this day. Maybe show you a little bit of everything. Maybe show you a little bit of food, maybe respond some questions, tell you currently how I feel, maybe show you physique update, talk about the prep a little bit more, responding on your questions, and you know, stuff like that just before I go there, because I honestly right now, being so busy and getting closer and needed to pack and everything, don't have a lot of ideas, but you know, I still want to keep you updated with everything. So we'll see how this day gonna roll. Maybe not everything from this day is gonna be in the video, because I do have a really busy day. So I might just film tomorrow some different workout, implement a full workout as well in this video. We will see. For now, 19 days out. Welcome to the new video, guys. Let's begin. Let's figure out what we're gonna do today. If you're new, like, share, subscribe, all the cool stuff, and let's get it rolling. I literally, guys, can't even prepare my breakfast first because I need to cook for my dogs. My dogs are not eating normal food. Either they eat mega fit or we are cooking for them. So this is what my dog's eating. We're gonna have a full 2.5 pounds of a beef, some sweet potatoes, some spinach, some mixed vegetables. I think this is a pumpkin, bone broth, and I think that's gonna be it. Well, sometimes we put a rice, sometimes we put an oatmeal, but now we are trying to avoid the starchy carbs and stuff like that, because they're itching all the time. So this is good for their skin. So first things first, I need to prepare this for them. And voila, the dog food meal prep. They eat like a little kings. I have it at home from Half Netties. Even they have a T3 and T4, but no, we don't need it. And I'm sorry for a late response. No, I actually want you to have a sushi. That's the whole point. That's why I give you that high day. I really want to saturate you today a lot, just to see how your body's gonna respond. We've been eating clean food constantly. I'm probably gonna be carving you for a show, bro, with rice in a normal meals, potentially cream of rice as well. So I will get a plain cream of rice, no flavoring, because pretty soon, well, 2 weeks out we are cutting everything artificial. So until then, if you wanna order, but we're not gonna have a cream of rice. So I will just order a plain one. But no, today only. I really want you to get sushi, because I want you to see. I want to see how your body's gonna respond. All right. Take a photos tomorrow again in the morning. I want to see the way you look after higher sodium, after a little bit dirtier kind of approach, right? Take the if you're using no soy sauce. If you are using, use the low sodium, but not a lot. All right. Alright guys, let me tell you something first. Yesterday, that clip that you watched previously was actually yesterday. It was my high carb day, and I simply kind of wasn't in the mood to film. And I didn't film besides filming my meals yesterday, and I didn't want to film another full day of eating because I showed you that already. Diet didn't change again for a long time. And diet is probably not gonna change until I arrive to Tampa, Florida, which is gonna be in 4 days from now. So this week for me is kind of like a busy week, right? We've been on a cardio pretty low whole time until like now, where we are pushing when the body is most tired. So I'm not gonna lie, the cardio is kicking my ass, and today I have a low day. I'm extremely exhausted. I'm just not in the mood to film anything. However, I know even on those kind of days, I need to film something, and I need to at least have one more video before I leave to Tampa. At least one more. I just texted Cheesy actually, and we are supposed to hit the back tomorrow together. So that might be potentially a video before I leave in Tampa. If not, this is gonna be probably the last video before I leave to Tampa, and then there I'm probably gonna be uploading every 2 days, because I'm leaving to Alex's house, my coach's house, right? Where we're gonna prep for the last 2 weeks together. He's gonna be checking me out. So everything is gonna be as it's supposed to be. Hopefully the plan was to be ready when I come there, because when I come there it's gonna be 13 days out. So from that point things should start being easier and my mood should go up, because we are supposed to slowly start decreasing the cardio and start carbing up already that early. So I really hope for that, but my body has been responding really good on this high cardio. Even though the food is not so low for me at energy expenditure, like I burn that pretty fast. So with that said, firstly, the shirt that I have on myself, that was what I'm gonna pop the hole somewhere. It's probably gonna be this video uploaded before you watch the drop. The drop is definitely gonna be uploaded before the drop. New Young LA drop on August 28th. That's just a couple of days before my show. So if you wanna support me, use my code, of course, I will highly appreciate that. I wanna walk you through our full day of eating quickly before I jump into some questions that you guys ask me. So this video is kind of gonna be B-rolls answering your question and everything, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really tired, and I don't know if I put already or I might put after this. I'm gonna probably put some workout and maybe something in the end, because I still have a couple of days before I leave, so if there is anything else I'm gonna plug it in this video. But anyways, I was eating my food yesterday. I actually filmed that, so I'm gonna walk you through every single meal that I had yesterday. So first, who is calling me, bro? For my surgery. I'm gonna have, by the way, also one more surgery after my show has been done and everything. That's also, I guess, a thing that I didn't mention. I got a hernia, but it's a really baby hernia, and thankfully my surgery is gonna be wide awake, not a big surgery, small insertion with one single stitch, and I'm good. Because if any one of you had a hernia surgery, that sucks, I heard, and recovery is pretty long. Thankfully for me, mine is really small. I don't have to do it whatsoever, but since I know I'm gonna be Olympian, you know, all of the little details when it comes to the way you look matters, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So they were calling me right now. But first meal yesterday, guys, of the day was a breakfast, right? We started with the breakfast. 220 grams egg whites. We had one whole egg, 50 grams of a spinach, and we are supposed to have 2 slices of a sourdough bread. However, I did not buy again sourdough bread, because I thought we're gonna cut it out. So I just doubled down on potatoes. I actually had like 520 grams of potatoes in the first meal. After we finished that one, we had a second meal of the day, guys, on a high carb day, which was also a pre-workout meal before the legs. And that's also one of the reasons why I didn't film yesterday, because I was, you know, mentally preparing for, we have, I think, only 2 leg days left, and yesterday was that third one. And I absolutely destroyed it. It was an amazing workout. However, that's why today my brain is so blurry. I honestly have no idea how I'm gonna hit the workout today and have a 30 minutes after the workout. However, it is a chest day, so it's a little bit easier. I'm sitting on most of the machines, so we're gonna push through. But you're seeing the second meal of the day, pre-workout. It was 128 grams of a chicken breast cooked from MegaFit. We had 300 grams of a cooked jasmine white rice. We had 80 grams of asparagus, and we have 24 grams of all natural peanut butter. That was a pre-workout. After we crushed that leg day yesterday, I literally did a full leg day, killed it, and then had 30 minutes of stairs after the legs. Guys, I came home, I didn't know my name or anything. I actually did have thankfully, I actually had a really good sleep because of the higher food yesterday. However, I'm still so tired. My brain is just so foggy and it just simply doesn't work well. So I can't even imagine if I didn't sleep properly. Thank God I slept. Post-workout right after that was 128 grams of a ground beef from MegaFit, cooked. Again, 300 grams of a white jasmine rice, cooked, and 80 grams of asparagus. Then right after that, meal number 4 was again the exactly same meal. We had 128 grams of a ground beef from MegaFit. Who else? We had 300 grams of a white jasmine rice, again 3 times in a row, and we had 50 grams of a lettuce. And then for the end of the day, my personal favorite meal, because you know I can just relax and wind down, 100 grams of oatmeal, which is amazing. We had 24 grams of peanut butter that was in the bowl, and then in the creamy we had 100 grams of blueberries, 1 scoop of isolate protein. I already ordered my MegaFit meals to Alex's place. Shout out to MegaFit. It arrives on Saturday and I'm landing on Sunday, so it can be better. I'm so happy to be with that company. When I come there, everything is prepared for me, so I'm absolutely grateful and blessed for them. Today is the last day that I'm alone. It has been a full week exactly that I've been alone, that Kelsey left in Miami. Today is actually her birthday and she's not even here, but she's arriving tonight late, so I'm gonna need to push through this last couple of days before I leave, because I got used to my peace and recovery and everything, and I was going to sleep pretty early, and that actually saved me. Yeah, that was a full day of eating. Today is a low day. Today I'm suffering. I actually posted on a story other day a Q&A. I always do that. Every single time I posted a Q&A on my story, guys, I never responded on my Instagram account. I forget. All right, my camera stopped recording, so I'm gonna need to pay attention if it's recording or not. Before I start with the Q&A, I forgot to mention that we are exactly today, as you're watching this, guys, 17 days out. In 4 days, I'm flying to Tampa, but we already started with 2 gallons of water per day. And I noticed, typically I don't measure my water until literally last 2 weeks when Alex gives me to start tracking. But after I start feeling this, I noticed that I was drinking way more than 2 gallons of water. That's probably why I was going to the restroom during the night so many times. And now, again, I'm gonna need to. Also, everything artificial, every single artificial thing starts from this Saturday, which is in 3 days. We are cutting from 2 weeks out always, everything artificial. So from 2 weeks out, there is no pre-workout, there is no aminos, there is no electrolytes, there is nothing, no stevia, absolutely, guys, nothing. For me, that's probably the toughest part. Yeah, you start eating more, but all the little dopamine that you got out of one energy drink, for example, or pre-workout, or any taste that you had, is gone now. So that first 3-4 days of getting used to only salt packets per meal, literally just salt packets, and pre-workout is gonna be espresso. Literally, I'm gonna need to go every day to Starbucks. That's what I typically do, and get a nitro cold brew with an extra shot of espresso, which is like 350 caffeine, 400, I don't even know. And that's the only thing that we can have. So that's gonna suck, but all of that is gonna be in Tampa, where I'm gonna again have my peace and everything. With that said, let's hop into those Q&A, at least some kind of video to make for you guys. I like to keep you posted. I like to keep myself occupied. I like to edit the videos. I like to just film and record my journey one day when I come back and like see this 5 years from now winning Olympia and then going back on this video. Pretty cool, right? I'm gonna just respond on a couple of, maybe just a few questions. I did have another day with a Kelsey. I'm gonna try to pop it if I don't forget while I'm editing on the screen. We responded a lot of your questions. Now it's more like a different, my personal questions or whatever. Nelson Rockwell, why did you part ways with Huge? Okay, yeah, well, I mentioned that multiple times. Shout out to Huge. I think owners of a Huge are amazing people. I think Huge as a company is an amazing company. I think Huge products, guys, are amazing products. Definitely the best products so far up to this point that I used, for sure. And I still put some of my clients on their products. However, for me personally, you guys know that I'm with Young LA, you guys know that I've been working always my whole life since I started this fitness influencer journey, whatever, with the big companies. One of them is Young LA. And for example, we just had that Miami event, right? With Young LA, there is always something happening, and I'm that type of person. This is the first time that I actually missed the event, but I genuinely love when we have a team meetings, when you feel like you're a part of the team, when you have events, photo shoots all the time, expos, Arnold's, Olympias, etc., right? So I personally wanted to have one more sponsor like that when it comes to supplement company, because supplement company is the company as a professional bodybuilder, me, right, that should support me more than Young LA, because Young LA is, you know, a clothing company, they're not a bodybuilding company, but supplements are always the company that are like, you know, putting the effort in their athletes, especially if you're a pro athlete, especially if you're Olympian, right? And unfortunately, Huge doesn't, they're based in the Netherlands, in Europe, right? And since I've been with them, we didn't have one single photo shoot, we didn't have one single expo, one single event, one single team meeting. I don't know anyone in the team. We never met together and stuff like that. And that's literally the only reason, guys. I think that makes a lot of sense for someone that is in the same situation as I am. Maybe for some of you guys don't. But I believe it does make sense, because I really want to have one more company that I'm going to be part of like that, have a team meetings that's going to fly me out for a photo shoots and stuff like that. And that's literally one and only reason why I left Huge, nothing else against them. Should you go to the Jamie? Should you go to the gym when you feel a little sick? It all depends, bro. Like if you're on a prep like me right now, there is no room of laying around, right? You gotta go, you gotta do your due diligence no matter what. Even if your arm is falling off. I just got injured other day, with my pronator muscle when I was doing back. I can barely pull, however I take ibuprofen before the gym. I pin BPC 157, sponsored by Half Netties, by the way, code Dorian for all the peptides, and go to the gym. But in general, if in a life, if you're not a bodybuilder, I will take a rest day, because you're not gonna lose anything. If anything, you're not gonna recover properly because you're utilizing that energy for recovery to working out. So I will skip at least one day. Whenever you start feeling a little bit better, go. Don't be also a little bitch, right? You know exactly where you can go and where you can't, right? So if you really feel exhausted, don't do it. But if it's like, you just don't feel good, just go, all right? Hey Dorian, my shoulder is not growing. What should I do for that? A lot of shoulder workouts, and genetics is also included. I don't even touch my shoulders almost anymore, and genetically I just have a strong shoulder. So whoever doesn't have, shoulders is one of the muscle groups where, like a calves, that you're using 99% of the time, and you gotta utilize the high weight and volume a lot of that, especially volume on the shoulders. That's for me personally worked for shoulders. I respect you. Why are you beautiful and great? These are all men though. This is really weird. Every workout routine and how many days a week. I love this kind of, I love that we are still living in a world of full of information. Every single detail is out there, and people are still lazy to learn, to sit in front of YouTube, Google, watch other people, etc. Abs are made in the kitchen firstly, right? Abs are muscle group as any other, but directly you do not have to train your abs more than, in my opinion, 2 times, maybe 3 times per week just after the workout. One of my strongest body parts is literally shoulders and abs, core, and those are the 2 muscle groups that I train the least, right? Because genetically, that's what I have. However, to show my abs for a show prep and stuff like that, it's just a body fat, right? I will prefer to actually train abs in an off season, because yes, you can train them in a proper way and actually grow them, and then when you cut down after that, they will be a little bit more thicker, right? However, you do not want to hit your abs with a high weight or anything like that, because yes, you can spread your waist if you're not doing properly. So only exercise that I personally do, the rope crunches, I'm gonna put it on the screen, right? I have 4 exercises, but typically I only do 2 exercises. I choose 2 exercises after the workout, maybe 2 or 3 times per week, and I hit those. So I'm gonna put all 4 of them. First one will be hanging leg raises, either that one or leg raises on the machine, right? Both of them are gonna be on the screen. And then either machine crunches or rope crunches. Again, both of those are gonna be on the screen. Only 2 exercises I do, and I choose out of those 4. That's all. You don't need more than that. Your core is constantly working indirectly. When you're doing squats, when you're doing deadlifts, anything, your core is constantly working. I will recommend to do planks as well, here and there, just for core stability. Best tip to put mass and still stay shredded: more reps, less weight, minimum reps, heavy. There is absolutely, guys, no difference. There is, I think my last item from Young LA Hall is just arrived. There is no difference, guys, in training in an off season and training on a prep or a cut. There is absolutely no difference, especially when you're on a cut. you want to maintain the strength during your whole cut as high as you can. I'm right now 16 days out, 18 days out, 17, and I'm still pushing exactly the same weight. Of course, maybe reps are not gonna be, instead of 8 on my highest weight, I'm probably gonna be able to do 6, but I'm still gonna do it, right? And then if you really can't, then do some extra volume to balance that out, right? But you should train exactly the same. You should always train with a high intensity, 8 to 12 reps range at most. Anything above that is already not a real hypertrophy. Best tip to put mass and still shredded. Okay, I didn't even see that part. That's impossible, by the way. You're not gonna stay shredded and put 10 pounds of muscle. That's simply how, not even if you're on PEDs, that's not gonna happen simultaneously, right? You're gonna put some mass, you gotta also put some body fat, and then when you cut down, then that mass is gonna show more because you actually gain some muscle underneath that in that process. Can you send me a training program? Absolutely, my coaching is available. You can apply for one of my coaching, monthly payments, weekly check-ins, everything included, structured meal plan, structured workout plan, show prep, PD guidance, supplement guidance, peptide guidance, cardio guidance. Every single aspect is covered by me. So if you're interested, if you're a competitor or a lifestyle, wanna do some sick transformation, lose body fat, gain muscle, or just simply going off season and step on that stage, hit me up. All right, MK677, what do you think about that? I think that's a SARMs, right? I think it's the stupidest shit that you guys can do. If you're already using SARMs, then do the real steroids. Like, it genuinely does not make sense to use SARMs and ruin your health, which you're already not natural anymore. I will rather in that case either completely be natural and use peptides or just use a normal steroids. Period. How your split looks like. That's interesting because I never said that. My split is pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I switch it up often, but my split is Monday, I do legs in full. So hamstrings and quads and calves on Monday, once per week. Tuesday will be either back or chest. Wednesday will be either back or chest. Typically right now, Tuesday will be chest, with chest fully, then Wednesday would be back, then Thursday will be arms and shoulders, Friday will be chest again, and Saturday will be back again. And then Sunday is only rest day. That's typically how I train. If you wonder, how are you? Thank you for asking. Mentally, I'm doing amazing. Physically, I'm a little bit tired. Again, what did you do for your abs, bro? Where are you from? What is your dream? I'm from Croatia, born and raised. Live in LA, America for the past 4 years. I have a lot of dreams. That's gonna most of them already came into fruition, and a lot of them will come into fruition. Did you play football in a high school? Yes, I played soccer, better to say, in American. Since I was 6 years old, I played semi-professional soccer. I also played professional soccer. So since 6 years old until when I was 26, that's where I stopped. So 20 years of playing soccer actually. No question, just really appreciating watching your journey. Locked in and looking A1. This is a person that comes in our gym. Appreciate you, brother. How the fuck I get huge like you? That's my question too, bro. I'm still 20 pounds under my professional weight cap, so I need to get huge as well. It's nothing but consistency, time, patience, all the cool stuff. How much you weigh right now? Currently 17 days out. This morning I was 204, which definitely means we're gonna be on the stage for the first time above 200, which makes me happy. However, my weight cap is 217 pounds. So I'm severely under my weight cap. So that's why I'm not sure, if this is my time yet. But for me personally, it's just a matter of time. I know that, I saw it, I had a clear vision, I know exactly what I'm gonna be one day. So this pro debut, obviously I'm gonna give everything to place as best as I can. And this whole rookie season, no matter how many shows I do, I'm gonna give my best. My goal, to be honest, on the rookie season is to place top 5. First call outs, any show, right? That's the goal. Because I said, I don't think it's God's plan yet. I don't think it's my time yet, right now. But once the stage weight go up, I really don't see a lot of people beating me. I really don't see a lot of people beating me. It depends how sport is going to develop, in which direction it's going to go. But at this point, let's say me putting extra 10 to 12 pounds of a muscle, stage muscle, right? Which will take me, I will say, 2 more off seasons. I don't see a lot of people beating me. And that's what I truly believe. That's what I truly believe in. Do so many factors. Do my height, do my conditioning, do my structure, right? My back was my biggest weakness. However, we are constantly improving back. I'm gonna pop the picture on the screen how my back looks right now. Considering the previous season, it's night and day. So that means if we continue improving like we are, we're gonna be complete. And 2 years from now, 3 years from now, as I said, I don't see a lot of people beating me. So with that said, I'm not gonna yap too much. I'm gonna wrap this section out as well. I showed you that kind of full day of eating, respond of your questions. I'm actually having a pre-workout. I'm heading to the gym in 30 minutes. I hope there is gonna be something after this before I leave, definitely. And I'll probably show you that. For now, I'm heading to the gym. Pray for me to survive this week. And I'll catch you in a second in the video, I guess. Temp number 2. Alex doesn't like me today. All right, clients, calls, boring life. What's up, brother? How's it going?
Oh, no way, dude.
How's it going, bro? Did you ever had a coach before?
No, I don't know.
This is what I can tell you, just to go straight forward into everything, how that will look like since you never worked with the coach and stuff like that, right? You will get if you decide obviously to work with me, you will get my phone number. You'll get a full access to me. If you have any questions in the meantime, right, during the week, if you want to learn something, if you want to ask why we're doing this or why we're doing that, my phone is always available, right, for all my clients. Once we are done, right, and once you get out of this, I want you to have a knowledge for yourself personally to know in the future what to do, right? That's why I have my phone number, so you can ask questions and you learn throughout the process. You learn your body, you ask questions. All of my clients I like to put on a structured meal plan. I cover pretty much everything. You will have a structured workout plan that changes every 6 to 8 weeks. I like to switch it up. You will have a structured meal plan, full access to me, as I already said, weekly check-ins, progress tracker, PED guidance if you are on PEDs, if you're not, completely fine, peptide guidance, supplement guidance, cardio guidance. So pretty much every single detail is covered, right? Every single thing. I'm the brain, you're the work.
Eventually.
No, this is crazy, Alex. What are you doing?
I am playing Xbox.
That's why you didn't respond on my calls?
I didn't respond to your calls. I was in the gym.
You're so rude, bro. I don't like you anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. No, I'm about to go to the gym. What was that?
Just keep your water exactly what it's been at.
2 gallons. Yeah. Because only Saturday you put by accident probably 1 gallon, and then Sunday when I'm flying 2 gallons again. So I was like, supplements. I really don't need anything. Like magnesium at least, or vitamin C, glutamine. No.
I'll have vitamin C here, so now you're fine.
Okay, so if I need anything, I can steal from you when it comes to that. Okay, and then lastly, Saturday is my 2 weeks out. I still have protein powder. Do you want me to swap it for egg whites?
Yeah, no, not for egg whites. I'll swap it for you.
Okay, because I'm not gonna bring the protein powder with me in your.
No, you don't have to. I usually remove protein powder like around 2 weeks out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking. I mean, that's pretty much it, bro. I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to ask. Megafit arrived, right, today to your place?
Yeah. Megan and I are cleaning out the freezers.
I'm sorry, bro. It was supposed to arrive this Saturday, actually. It arrived 2 days earlier right now.
It's alright.
And cream of rice came as well, right?
Oh, is that what that shit was?
Yeah, the
It said your name on it. I just put it in the office.
yeah, little boxes are cream of rice just in case I order that.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I'm not gonna bring any board shorts because I hope you have like some of 29s in case something happens, right? You have like every color.
Yours should be here, but yeah, like well, obviously we have whatever we have here we have, but we have some new samples also you can wear.
Okay, perfect.
That's when you land at night.
6:45 at night, yeah, bro. My flight is like 10 in the morning, but it's a time difference change, which is good because I have a low day, so I can fit my meals in a shorter space.
Oh, that's a good point. Traveling to the West Coast sucks.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go to the gym, hit some arms, survive another day, and I'll see you, bro. Bye bye. Kissy kissy. Not to wrap the video on that table when I was responding on your questions and stuff like that, because I didn't know what else to do. However, we had the check-ins, guys. One more check-in this morning, right? And that's why I was also calling Alex, just to see if we're gonna change anything. Everything is in order. We're not gonna drop food, we're not gonna increase food. Even when I'm flying, food is still gonna stay the same. So we still have those high days. I've been now 3 days in a row on a low day, and as you heard me over the phone, this is probably the most tired I have ever been on the prep physically. However, mentally I'm great. You know, it's a finish line right now. Today is actually Thursday. Today I'm 16 days out. I think 16 days out. So this Saturday in 2 days we are 2 weeks out exactly. This Sunday, guys, where you probably gonna watch this video, I assume, because I'm gonna finish it, probably upload it on Saturday. So when you watch this video tomorrow, I'm flying to Tampa, which is gonna be 13 days out. However, I'm landing in the evening, so technically 12 days before the show, full 12 days, I'm gonna be in Alex's house. Try to bring videographer with me and film and record as much as I can. Potentially have some collabs. I have a lot of friends in Tampa. We're probably gonna go train in a Champs Elysium, which is Derek Lunsford gym. So you never know what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna try to roll the content and everything, but I wanted to let you know that Kelsey's back home. She's packing my stuff, actually helping with that. So I slowly started to pack my things. That's also one of the reasons why I call Alex. And next video that you're gonna see is probably me flying to Tampa already, or already being there, right? So I just wanted to get one more video out before that to keep you guys posted, whoever follows my journey and everything. We are good, we're on the right path. It's the best look we ever had so far. I'm the heaviest I ever been so far. I think I put around 6 pounds of a stage weight from my pro debut. Now, that is quite a bit. However, as already mentioned, I'm still gonna be severely under my weight cap. So we'll see on that show who shows up, what they prefer that day, what kind of physique, bigger guys or smaller guys, etc. There's a lot of variables that you can't control, but we are controlling the things that we can control. And that's all that I have in my power. Give your best, pray for the best, and whatever happens, happens. We have multiple shows to run. So hopefully this opener is gonna be a good one. So with that said, guys, I'm just gonna wrap up video here because just wanted to give you an update. Maybe a weird video, not the type of video that I'm posting, but I even showed you a little bit of workout, a full day of eating, responding on your questions, gave you an update, so I'm happy. And right now I'm heading to the gym, drinking my pre-workout. It's a light day, thankfully, only arm and shoulder day, and 2 more workouts before we leave to Tampa, and then we're gonna push there. Hopefully, the plan is when we come to Tampa, slowly start tapering cardio down and slowly start eating, so my energy should be also a little bit higher. My ideas in the head should also be a little bit more of those, and I'll just keep you posted. I'll keep everything running, all right? So I love you guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for following this journey. I truly appreciate all the support, by the comments, by using my code in any sort of way, shape or form. I truly appreciate you guys, and I love you, and I see you very soon as always on the next one, which is probably gonna be in Tampa, Florida.